The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Courage is knowing what not to fear. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. The measure of a man is what he does with power. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Justice means minding your own business and not meddling with other men's concerns. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. The soul takes nothing with her to the next world but her education and her culture. An unexamined life is not worth living. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. Ideas are the source of all things. The price good men pay for indifference to public affairs is to be ruled by evil men. The reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future life. Courage is knowing what not to fear. Excess of liberty, whether it lies in state or individuals, seems only to pass into excess of slavery. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Love is born into every human being. It calls back the halves of our original nature together. It tries to make one out of two and heal the wound of human nature. Knowledge that is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. Music is a moral law. It gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, a charm to sadness, and life to everything. Ignorance, when voluntary, is criminal, and he may properly be charged with evil who refuse to learn how he might prevent it. You should not honor men more than truth. The excessive increase of anything often causes a reaction in the opposite direction. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Ideas are the source of all things.